Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversations. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
I'm silly, I know. So, you can do that when you got your own show. I'm just playing. Listen, it's Friday. You know how we get around here. Friday ain't no joke. T to the G, I to the F. We did it again. Yes. Can I get an amen? Hey. Welcome to today's installment. You know, Bathrobe Moments. And I'm your host, Lord Michaels Harris. I had to think about my name for a minute. Lord, I rebuke you, senior moments. I'm kidding. I love my senior moments because there was a day I didn't think I was going to have a senior nothing. See, you know, I was invested in killing myself instead of healing myself. But that changed. Yes, I'm giving everything that helped me get here a round of applause. I'm giving every single person that ever lied on me, stepped on me, walked over me, talked about me, everything that ever hurt me, every tear I ever shed, every pain I ever felt led me to you. Yes, it did. So I got to bless it. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Tell me where you're at in the world. Put it in the comments. And you know, it is the 10th day. That means 15 more. 15 more. Where are you as far as your Christmas shopping? I am today officially at 33%. Seriously, 33% finished. And, speaking of, listen, and not just for Christmas, you guys, this is a great thing. I just found about it the other day when the Donovan Vernon has a wonderful nonprofit. You know, he's on the show, Queens, ABC. He was here, my good buddy down in Atlanta, and he put me up on this. Oh, wait a minute. It's over here. Listen, y'all. This right here. Get over to Amazon Smile. If you have Amazon, we all do. Amazon Prime. If you type in AmazonSmile.com, it lets you connect this nonprofit sector to your your current regular Amazon account. And the only difference is now every purchase you make, you get to choose your 501 of choice, your nonprofit of choice, your charity of choice. And then every time you buy something all year round, they get some money. I had no idea. I quickly went over and I put in, because he put me up on it, the Donovan's Venom, helping to give music lessons to our kids, to give music lessons to our seniors, and also his toy drive. Thousands of toys given out. I just love the Donovan. God is blessing him again. Catch him weekly on the show Queens, ABC, and also streaming on Hulu. Yes. He was talking about, y'all saw if you were here. If not, he had just done some stuff in the studio with Brandy the other day, and was just saying how creative she is. And so if you want to hear all about that, get over to my YouTube channel, Lauren Michaels Harris, and you can binge watch all the wonderful episodes that you may have missed of Bathrobe Moments. So moving on, here we are. It's Friday night. If you were here yesterday, if not, get over and watch the replay. Yesterday, I had 3 wonderful spiritual guys here with me, good friends of mine, and we were chopping it up about mind, body, spirit, mainly mind and spirit. And I thought I'd let today's guest handle the body piece. So Ayesha R Goodall, and I'm trying to figure out what that R is about. You know how we try to guess people's middle names, right? So it's Ayesha R Goodall. So y'all get ready. I got a book bundle for if anybody guesses what that R stands for. I think it's, wait a minute, if I was naming her, let's see, Ayesha R Goodall. But that might be a married name. See, it probably would have went with, I can see you in the green room. Is that a married name or your maiden name? Married, yes or no? Married. Dang, that's going to make it harder. Okay, Ayesha. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Let's just say this. There was once a duo that had her middle name in it. You don't have to cry. Somebody and Angela. I bet you it's that first one. See, I said that in case the white people don't know who I'm talking about, so they can't ride on my coattails to get that book bundle. I'm just playing. If y'all think, whatever you think that stands for, Ayesha R. Roberta? No. Raina. There aren't that many. Not Robin. Have you ever met an African-American Robin? You know another another name I've never met an African-American of? Well, Susan is one that's hard to find, but I did know one, Susan Walker. But this one. Wait a minute, I just had it. Another singing movie. Whoa, it started with M. Mindy. If you ever known a black Mindy, I haven't. I'm just saying, what is that, right? So anyway, we're here today. Let's get started. Listen, you guys, we were talking about all how to get to where you need to be here and here, putting them together, putting everything together. We talk about everything from plant medicines to everything, meditating. What do you call it? Do you believe in a soul? All that yesterday. So today it's all about, listen, this is the car we rode in this world, in this journey. We're going to ride out in this same car, riding out in it. So, you better be checking your wheels, your rims, your washer fluid, everything, right? I'm 59 and I'm telling you what, every day above ground is a good day. And I'm like, ooh, and I'm going to be honest with you. Even though I feel I'm doing pretty good for 59, I still cannot forget all the things I wish I would have done better earlier. Think that and let that hang out there for a minute. So, what can you change? What can you find the E and the R and push it over to what you already are, which is great, to take it to greater, which is bright, to take it to brighter, smart to smarter, bold to bolder. This is how we do it. This is how we do. Okay, Montel Jordan, I'll tell you. Am I singing some R. Kelly? Gonna get myself banned off of Facebook. But not sing no R. Kelly. Huh? I was at a wedding this summer and the guy played an R. Kelly song, the one that everybody used to come out, step away. I don't know if he even made it to his car. They was running him down. Oh, you like R. Kelly. That was the last I saw. I'm not playing. I'm kidding. I did. I made that last part up. So anyway, but they did have a fit. So anyway, don't let R. Kelly come out your mouth. Just saying. Y'all know why. So anyway, so we're going to get into it. You guys get your questions ready. Anything about, I don't know how to cook good food. It's too expensive. I don't got a gym member. All that. Get it ready because the guru, she on her way. I met this young lady some years back. We were both on the front ends of what we do today. And being here today is just proof that when you come together with the same mindset, heart set, we have been told and promised that where two or more come together, wonderful things happen. Today's proof. So anyway, her name is Ayesha R. We all know what that's. You better put it in there, book bundle. And wait a minute. I'm gonna make it a book bundle and a Visa gift card. It's Christmas. Y'all gonna make me. I'm putting on my Christmas hat. It only fit on one piece of this big here. Where's the spot? It's a sweet spot up here. That ain't it. There it. Wait, that ain't it either. I got to find the meaty part. There it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Quit playing. I know you're going to. Oh, see. Okay, there we go. So, let me tell you, Ayesha, we were sitting at a table. I think I was speaking at a Manny Lopez event years ago. And I was watching. I was like, she's somebody. And then, she was with her friends. So I'll wait. We'll get into it. I'm going to see how much she remembers. So she is Ayesha R Goodall, and she is a wellness and fitness expert, an author, and a speaker. Now, with a professional background in psychology, I'm ready for her. I'm married to a psychologist. Get in my head if you want to. You'll come running out. Know this. She has embraced an indestructible passion for people. And she inspires women in particular worldwide to harness the power of mind, body, spirit, and connectivity through uncompromising fitness. That's an interesting little ploy. Uncompromising fitness. Where's my highlighter? We're going to talk about that one. Uncompromising fitness. Love it. And easy to follow nutrition. Highlighting that too. That's one of the things that knocks us off the track a lot. And so as a best-selling author of not one, but two books, Ayesha empowers women to walk meaningfully in their purpose and to evolve from heartbreak. I couldn't even say the word heartbreak to self-love. Okay. So her speaking topics focus on, now this is interesting, blood type nutrition and fitness. I didn't even know that was a thing. We're going to highlight that. Blood type nutrition, self-love, evolution. That's one of them words you got to look at it 3 times or you've been said the wrong thing. I almost said evolving. Okay. Evolution and healthy relationships. She speaks on many stages worldwide and works with Fortune 500 companies, entrepreneurs, and working professionals who want to find balance in the imbalance and display unshakable faith. Highlighting that. Unshakable faith. Can I get an amen? In the execution of their endeavors. Enough said. Put your hearts on the screen. Oh, here she comes. Get ready, y'all. I'm telling you, get ready. Get up and start doing some jumping jacks. Do something. Here she comes. Ayesha R. We know what the R stands for. Goodall. I put my hat back on. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. Schroeder in Canada, you wrong as hell. He gonna say Reba. Ayesha Reba. Well, it could be.
Reba.
Ayesha Reba.
I do have a cousin named Reba, but it's not Reba.
It's not Reba. And I love me some Reba. Reba McEntire.
Oh, yeah.
I love me some. You like Reba?
I like Reba. But I have a cousin named Reba, and I love my Reba.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, Sherry McQueen says it's Sherry, for real. Ayesha Rachel.
No.
That's another name I ain't never heard a black girl being called.
Actually, it's fluid with my name.
That's why I say it's Ayesha Renee.
Oh, not quite that either.
Dang! That was what I would have named you, Ayesha Renee.
Ayesha Renee.
Don't that sound good?
Nope. I'll give you a hint. It's French.
So is Renee.
Nope.
Okay, she gave y'all a hint. Who wants the Visa gift card? It is Christmas. Sherry, you won them before. Tell them. You really get them. And y'all need to start guessing. Quit being scared. So, hi, Jamie. Nice to see you. Yes, we are live. Lori Whitney, we love your face. You know we do. Ayesha, did I miss anything? Tell everybody. Say good morning, everybody. Tell them where you're at in the world, and we're going to get started.
Good morning. Good morning. Ayesha Goodall here. Ayesha R Goodall, that is. And I am out of Los Angeles, California. And you know, it is 6:16 right now. So you have to know that when Mr. Lauren Michaels hit me up, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So I'm here.
People hate that out there, too. They be like, for real? I got to get... I'm like, Lord, what's wrong with them out there? They be, up all night. That's what y'all be doing.
Hey, I tapped into my purpose. I'm like, okay, I got to get up for my purpose. My why,
yes.
So.
Listen, first off, what my bell thing? I just got to say, I've been keeping, like, a squinted eye. I wasn't stalking. I'm just saying that. It wasn't like I was up in a tree across the street and none of that. But I did have a little eye on you all this time. And I really, to be honest with you, did not have a clear concept of just how much you've done since that fateful day. Where were we? Was it in LA or was it San Diego? Do you remember?
Originally, I remember we didn't meet originally with where I had a friend. I was by myself when we first met. And we were in Redondo Beach at the Redondo Beach Inn or something.
That was my 100th speech.
Oh my goodness.
That's why Manny brought me out.
Okay.
Because he said, will you do, I was actually at 97, 2 weeks before. And he goes, if you can hit two more and make coming out here your 100th speech, we'd love to have you. I was like, so if I don't hit it, I can't come. But anyway, it was okay because I had lunch that day and the next day. And I knew I was going to close both of them. And I did.
Hey, and you know what? That was like, I was barely scratching the surface as trying to figure out what Ayesha was going to do. I mean, I knew I was in the space of speaking, of, mindset, the law of attraction, but I really didn't fine tune where I wanted to be.
Not yet, but somewhere along the way, you found it and it found you. And you know why? Because you two were together all along. Purpose didn't go nowhere. Purpose didn't go anywhere. The thing is, many are called, few are chosen, but I was told that of those few that are chosen, y'all be shocked at how many, for whatever reason, refuse to choose in return. But the moment we do, the moment we choose and we mean it, guess what? Everything we are meant to do becomes meaningful somewhere in the universe. So, do what you say. Let your yays be yays and your nays be nays. So, listen. So you're in LA. Give us a little background about where you guys started. Was little Ayesha like out making people do push-ups and burpees on the playground? What were you into this then, or what did you think you were going to do eventually in life?
Well, I knew I wanted to be a dancer and a lawyer. And
okay, so when you have a body. When you have a body like yours, you better clarify what kind of dancer, because somebody going, I knew it.
Let me clarify that, okay? No, a professional dancer. My mom kept me in ballet, tap, acrobatics, jazz, all that good stuff, gymnastics. So I was always like active as a child. And then when I got into middle school, I was like, you know what? I want to be a lawyer. And I was a quiet girl. I was very quiet.
Are you?
Very shy.
That was my next question.
Yeah, very shy and just very observant. I just watched people. And I was, to the point where my teachers were like, is something wrong with her?
Because you were so quiet?
No, she's just shy. So then when I got to high school, still, I was a square. Mind you, I was a square.
So was I.
Yep. All the cheerleaders, all the girls had cliques. I went to University High School, and I just was I was the one that everybody got along with.
Okay.
And so once I graduated from high school, I was like, you know what? I want to go to school to be a paralegal, and then I'll work my way up to becoming a lawyer. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, once I got into my classes and I saw those big books upon books,
right.
Like, yeah, this is not for me.
Maybe not so much.
It's a no, because I need to make my money now. I don't know if I want to do all this right now.
Oh, okay. And how old were you around that point of the journey?
I was 18.
18. Real quick, Schroeder says he wants to put his guess in. Royale.
Oh, that's nice. I like that one, but
Ayesha
it's kind of like close because it has the R-O in it.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Sherry might have hit it.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, R-O, but not the right R-O. Jamie.
No,
Jamie,
I'm loving
we
these
know
guesses.
it's not you, Jamie, but you got R-E. Huh?
Oh, yeah, you got the R-E, yeah. Jamie.
Oh, wait, she has an R-O.
Not quite. No.
Oh, I bet you she got it this time.
Almost. Okay, so she has the R-O-C-H. Yes.
Okay, R-O-C-H. Y'all better hurry up.
It's not Rochelle.
R-O-C-H.
But the thing is that you probably won't guess it because
Roshan.
There it is.
Oh my goodness, I won! I won my own book. Wait, I want my own book bundle. I already have it. That's no fun.
You can have my book bundle.
What we're gonna do?
You can have my book bundle.
Well, before we get out of here, we're gonna play a game with you, and you're gonna play for one of the viewers. And so we're gonna give away 2 Visa cards today and 2 book bundles because it's Christmas, and I'm feeling it because I ain't the Grinch no more.
I love it.
I used to be, but not mention Christmas to me. That's why that year I said for real. I was in. Y'all heard the stories in a double wide trailer in Phoenix, Arizona, hooked on crack. And guess what we ate for Christmas dinner? A whole bunch of crackheads, condiments, and not even out the big jars. We had the little packets. 1 ketchup, 1 relish. That was the last time. I couldn't believe it. I was like, ain't no meat. I'm serious, but you know what? The reason I bring up those things because you know what, everybody wants to know. What's the secret? What's the secret from getting from point A to point B? And point A is where you're at, and point B is, well, everything after where you're at. Mm-hmm. And all it is finding purpose, believing in purpose, having faith, and trusting something greater than yourselves. All you got to do is use 4 little words, "Thy will be done," and it'll take it. Let your soul make the decisions. Your body, your mind, your flesh will not. And you're going to see some change. I guarantee you. There we go. So, okay. Ooh, you know what? If I could speak in tongues, I'd say House of Papa. But so self-love, says Lori Whitney. Okay, we're going to give away some stuff. So listen, I want to show everybody. I love, 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 love. Seriously. Your website. It is absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
It really is. But before we go to the website, I'm putting something up here real quick for everybody to take a look at. This is 30 fat melting exercise, but that ain't what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to show you this, where it says physical activity in all shapes. Now, this is this year, 2021. Physical activity in all shapes and forms is currently experiencing one of its most alarming states of affairs. Despite the numerous studies and disturbing exercise statistics swarming the medical publications, people tend to stick to their leisurely ways. In other words, we lazy. While this has been a growing trend since the second half of the 20th century, it is more of a modern day illness. I found that interesting. A medical condition that is threatening the well-being of modern age humans. Now, that's a whole bunch right there. That's a whole bunch. Let me show you. And it's while I'm doing this, tell us about the company.
Well, I actually named originally when after we met, I actually named my company Good Zen Consulting Services, and it was a mindset consulting business, helping people like activate their mind, learn about the law of attraction, to bring into their lives whatever they wish and want. And then I was like, I was between a rock and a hard place. So when I met Manny, I met another gentleman, James Fierce. I don't know if you remember James Fierce.
Yeah, who could forget somebody that has Fierce as a last name, especially a gay guy.
Goodness, yes. And he was like my gay friend too.
Are you still in touch with him?
He passed away.
What?
Yes. So I would tell you, I found out on Facebook because from Manny's event when we met. He and I connected and we created our own event called Thrive X 360.
I remember seeing that.
Yes. And so we were collaborative. You know, he was the business guru. You know, he put your business on just this like massive board, and he would like scale your business. And I was the fitness person, fitness, nutrition. He was like, we need to collaborate. So we collaborated, and like on the fourth year, like going into the fourth year, right after our event, March was our event, and then July he passed away. I found out on Facebook.
Oh no.
Yeah. So beautiful spirit, like beautiful.
Yeah.
Spirit.
You see, as soon as you said his name, I was like, put me back in touch with him.
James Pierce, exactly. So, you know, I actually, he and I birthed ThriveX 360 from that. And I was still in the midst of doing my mindset consulting. But then I was like, you know what? All my life, my mom kept me into dance. When I got into high school, she got me a gym membership. My grandmother was an herbalist. She was a Shackley distributor. I don't know if you remember Shackley herbs.
I, at 10 years old, was a Shackley distributor.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I was.
She was adamant about, like, you know, holistic healing, herbal care, all that stuff. So I was around it all my life. So as I, you know, evolved in my career as an adult, I was like, okay, I got my cosmetology license. I actually went and got my real estate license, and real estate was my bread and butter. You know, I went to school for psychology, but I realized that people were my passion. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, well, where, in what arena can I actually have enough patience to deal with people? Because it wasn't cosmetology. It wasn't psychology. And I was like, you know, real estate did really well for me. I did. I love real estate. And it's still great, even in the recession. But then I was like, you know, what is my passion? What like sets my soul on fire?
Right.
You know, and I said, you know, I had gotten to a couple direct sales businesses, and just learning how to speak, business and ethics and acumen, like creating that, getting mentors in my life, it really helped me focus on what my passion was. And it took me all the way back. Like, I remember when I was 15 and my mom took me to Bally's with her, and that's a gym out here in LA. And every time she was like, you know what, you're gonna get a gym membership when you turn 16. And I saw these people stepping on the steps and, you know, doing all this high energy aerobics. And I said, one day I'm gonna have my own gym. One day I'm gonna have my own business, and I'm gonna teach my own classes. And I was 15.
You were 15.
Yeah, when I said that. And literally,
and what year was that?
Oh my goodness.
See, y'all, see how that's how you trick a woman out of her age. You see?
Too many years.
I'm sure you don't have any problem telling your age.
I don't actually, and I am 47 years young.
Yay! See. Now, before we go to break here in a couple minutes, when we come back, we're going to talk about friend or foe, New Year's resolutions as far as our fitness and whatnot. Does it work? Does it not? We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about, okay, Lori, go and put it out there. It's looking fabulous, girl.
Thank you.
Okay, hi. You're going to talk about how people, you guys, if you have ever had a stumble, like you have great intentions, pull an arrow back, but then you just never let the arrow go. And here, you know, you go, oh, it's too late. I already messed it up for the year or whatever. We're going to talk about, tell us what your downfalls were. And we're going to see if Ayesha can help us put some safeguards in place to ensure that we don't repeat that horrible history of falling off and not getting back up on the horse. So get your questions and stuff ready. Now would be a great time to share out the broadcast. You know, remember, we are blessed in the manner in which we bless others. So I want you guys to show up, show out. We'll be back in about 45 seconds. Don't you dare go away. Share it out. We'll be right back. moment of Bathrobe Moments. I'm your host, Laura Michaels Harris, and today, look at my mic, it's way over there in the other room practically. We were talking to our guest today, Ayesha R Goodall, fitness guru, before we went to break. And we're talking about fitness, and we're going to continue in that vein in just a moment. But here's something that you might want to add in too. I gave up the Diet Coke, the Red Bulls, and that sort of thing for this. I just traded it out. I died to something that was not serving me. So why is this something that I am holding in my hand and saying, try it? You just might like it, because 60 calories is all that in this can. It is 2 full servings of vegetables, and it's 100% vegetable juice from concentrate. And here's the best part of all. It is easy to find. Head down the juice aisle in your local grocer, and I guarantee you'll find it. In my store, it's right next to the juice boxes. So here it is, V8. Don't say I could have had one. Make a change and get one today. Delicious. No, it really is. I ain't just saying that. It really is. I love it. You drink V8?
I don't like tomato juice.
What? I'm just playing.
Nah.
Okay. I mean, she meant that. You said
I'll eat tomatoes, but the juice.
You don't? Oh, you'll eat tomatoes?
Yes,
do you have a juicer? I got one for Christmas last year.
I have a juicer. Yes, I do.
How often do you juice?
I juice twice a week.
And what do you juice?
Celery, green apples, cucumber. It helps with gut health.
So when you say green apples, you mean like the Granny Smiths? I thought they had a lot of sugar.
Yeah, but that's what sweetens the veggies in the juices. So they're not so
that we don't. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's completely green.
Yeah, it's all green.
You put spinach or kale ever in your stuff?
Spinach and kale. Well, I do spinach. I don't do kale. Kale is kind of bitter. So I stay with the spinach and I stay consistent. I'm a creature of habit.
Okay. Now, let's do this, because I want to get your intake, but let's watch this and see what everybody seems to think about this New Year's resolution thing. I heard that 90% of people who set New Year's resolutions fail. Now, this is a little something I found on the doctors. Take a look.
Can you use New Year's as a motivating tool? And getting back to this example, we know the new year, new you. Can it be used as a motivational tool? Maybe you're trying to get your family, your spouse, your loved one. Is this a time of year where let's take it and run with it? Or is it a false promise?
You know, some New Year's resolutions are tough because I think so many people fall off so soon. But just because we fall maybe March 17th or August 21st doesn't mean we can't get back up and start again. And I think that's one thing that most people struggle with. It's like when they fall off of the wagon, they think they're doomed. And no, this is a lifestyle change. And in real life, we mess up. It's okay to get back up. Not only is it okay, it's incredible for those people that actually get back up and keep going. In fact, every person we work with, they're not successful because they made it the entire year without messing up. They're successful because every time they messed up, which sometimes it was weekly, sometimes it was daily for a bunch of them, but they got up and they kept going.
That's the key. Get back up and keep going. Have you ever fallen off the horse like they spoke of, Ayesha?
Yes, indeed, I have.
Okay, and how'd you fix that, if you will? How'd you change that out for a better way? Staying on the horse.
Well, just continuously educating. Like I said, I've been around fitness and wellness all my life, but I fell off because of depression, life, busyness, whatever the case may be. But I always kept a holistic doctor around. So I have a medical doctor, I have a holistic doctor, and it's a catch-22, sometimes. But for the most part, I'm just grateful that myself and my children, my mother, my grandmother, raised me. I'm raising my kids to stay healthy. So what I do is I look at the bigger picture. Do I want to die early? And no, I don't. I want to be around. Now I have kids to be around for. So I taught and educated myself about nutrition, learned about blood type nutrition at a very early age.
Talk about that. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah. So I learned. So a quick story is I was 28 when I gave birth to my first child. I was a vegetarian at 21.
Okay.
And so I had textbook pregnancies. I didn't have any complication until I got on the table. And the reason why is because I was lacking nutrients that I needed for both me and my child. Didn't know this at the time. But once I gave birth to my first child, my birth bearing weight was 170 pounds. My little old me, I'm 5'3". Okay. Always been petite. So for me, that was a lot. And so then once after I gave birth to her, 2 weeks later, I was 96 pounds. What the hey? I was like, yeah, well, because I was a vegetarian and my blood type is O positive, which is a required high protein. Yes, we have the best blood type, by the way.
Universal donors, right?
Yeah, we are universal donors.
Yeah.
So I learned that my doctor at the time, he was like, I need you to go get a steak like right now, because you need to eat. We're actually required to eat meat. But now we live in this green world. Now, mind you, I was living green before there was a green world.
Right.
And didn't even know that I was supposed to be eating according to my blood type until I had children. Right. And so once I found that out, then, I didn't quite go back to eating meat. I just boosted up my protein and learned how much protein I need to consume per day so that I can be healthy for myself and my child, because I breastfed too. Right. So after my first child, my second child, that was 6 years later. I was still a vegetarian this whole 6 years later. Right. I was craving a pastrami sandwich. I hadn't had meat in like 7 years.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were vegetarian.
Yeah, right.
So you're okay.
Yeah, but now I'm not. Now I eat according to my blood type, because I know the older we get, the more sensitive, our organs are, our digestive system changes, the metabolism slows down. So we have to do what it takes to keep our metabolism healthy and our digestion healthy, right?
Yeah.
So I learned, I was like, why do I want this meat? So I literally went to Johnny's Pastrami's out here and grabbed like a 9-inch pastrami sandwich and ate it. Like it was like my life's bread, literally. And I was fine. I felt energetic.
Your body didn't try to reject it?
No, I felt really energetic. I felt as if I had been eating it all along.
Well, tell us about this thing about cravings. Now, because you were not a meat eater, hadn't been for a minute, but then suddenly your body tells you, we need this. You listened. So talk about cravings. I can be sitting there watching whatever, and I'll crave, some sweet potato pie. Does that mean my body needs it, or does that mean my body, that my mind wants it?
Your mind, the sugar. So what I know, in studies is sugar is a natural craving for us, right? Okay. It's not, and sugar's not good. White granulated sugar, brown sugar, it's not good for us, right? It's crack. Literally, it's crack.
You said brown sugar too?
Yeah, it's crack.
It's no good.
It's no good.
No. What about raw sugar? I see that one.
You see, well, I would say do coconut sugar. The sugar alternatives are better.
That's
some
what
people
told me yesterday. Coconut sugar.
Yeah. Those alternatives are better, but you also have to eat those in moderation too.
Okay, what about honey?
Honey is good. Honey, agave. Those type of sweeteners are good. Agave.
What is that? Isn't that a tequila?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that a tequila? I think I've seen that on a tequila.
Oh, no. Agave is the name of tequila, but it's of course, that's to capture the mind to think that it's healthy, right?
Yeah. Okay, cheers. Oh.
So anyway, back to the blood type. Blood type. Yeah. Once I started craving meat, I did go to my holistic doctor. I was like, hey, doc, this is what's going on. This is what my medical doctor is telling me, but I wanted to meet in the middle, what's going to help me be healthier, because I need to eat meat. And he was like, well, you don't need to eat meat, but if you have to eat meat, he said, yes, your blood type is high protein required, right? He said, if you have to eat meat, then what you need to do is eat turkey, lean meat, chicken breast. If you're going to do red meat, which red meat is not recommended, he said, because it's hard to digest. He was like, do lean meats, what is it? Lamb, veal. I love you know what I'm saying? He also said duck and ostrich, but I was like, that's a bit much for me. I don't know if I want to do the duck and ostrich.
He said eat what? Ostrich?
Duck and ostrich, yeah.
I might eat some duck now. It's got that crispy skin on it. That's good. But
Yeah, I don't like the taste of duck.
If anybody out there, Robert Brooker, for some reason, I think you've done it. Maybe not, but if anybody has, it'll be you. If you've ever had ostrich, put it in the comments. I want to know what it tastes like.
I was too scared to eat ostrich.
On the screen is your website, and I had mentioned before, I love it. But before we get down into these great photos, you look great, by the way.
Thank you.
I love that picture. There's a bunch of them. I don't know who your photographer is, but you better hold on to them.
My photographer is amazing. Thank you.
Amazing. And so is your web designer. So let's talk about the Zen piece. Talk about that.
So it's so funny. This story is so incredibly funny to me. So I, in a direct marketing business, met a young lady named Zenja Dunn, and she is a radio personality.
Okay.
And so I mentored her in business. And so we became really close. My last name is Goodall. And so I was like, we should create a business together. And it should be called Good Zen. And she was like, oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. So I told her my philosophy behind it was connecting the Zen to good energy. And
for those who don't understand the Zen, tell them about it real quick. Give them the Reader's Digest version.
Zen is a relaxed energy to accept the things in your life that you cannot control.
Boom.
Who
doesn't need that?
So I went through a really rough patch, even after, our relationship had, progressed, matured, moved on. I still kept Good Zen consulting. But then I was like, once I learned about business, I learned to create a DBA, which was Zen Fit. So what Zen Fit is helping women connect mind and body to fitness and nutrition.
Love it.
And it starts with the mind.
Yes, yes, and yes. And I love what we're reading right here on the screen, where you say we specialize in individualized self-discovery, self-empowerment, and self-enlightenment. Okay, there's no accountability in there. Self. Yes, there is. And here's the best part. We utilize the magnetic application of the law of attraction. This enlightening gateway allows you to transform your mindset and taps into a higher life frequency. In turn, it ignites your passionate, purposeful life. Key focal points are proper nutrition, fitness, mental wellness, and self-care. I agree with every single word of that. Now talk about, because you don't see that in the ads for Bally's, for any of the gymnasiums, the gyms and health clubs. They don't even, most of them, they'll have like people that you can do massage, they have people that can train you, but you never hear about this piece. Why was this so important to you, Ayesha, to add the mind and soul and spirit part?
Well, I wanted to be different. I wanted to be different. I am a trailblazer. I am a pioneer in whatever I do and touch. I start, And so my thing is how can I be different and not just throw my clients in the gym and leave them by themselves to figure out their nutrition? Because what I find in creating Zen Fit was my clients were calling me like having a meltdown in the grocery store because they can't read labels. Well, I'm just so overwhelmed because I want to say in the middle section of the grocery store, I'm scared of the, outskirts of the grocery store because it's healthier. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's where the living foods are. Absolutely.
Right. So you want the proteins and the veggies. That's where you want to shop. But however, people stay in the middle because it's easy. It's microwavable. You know what I'm saying? It's on the go. It's fast. But I'm like, do you move fast in your business? Do you move fast with your kids? Do you move fast, just like in what's important to you? Or do you take your time and you learn? Like if you have degrees, you have to spend 4 to 10 years to get your degree. Why would you take 4 minutes to go get a microwave meal and put in your body?
And well, a lot of people would say it's because we exist within a drive-through mentality. People want immediate gratification.
So remember what I told you. Yeah, remember what I told you when I was younger, I observed. So what I learned through the observing then to now as an adult is in my teachings and findings is observe the masses and do the opposite. Why do you want to follow what everybody's doing? Because if you look at nutrition is 80% of your results. So if you're not putting good things in your body long term, you're going to die early.
80% of your results. Now, I know, and I've been in the fitness business, and it's been a big part of my life for a number of years. Well, really, once I hit 50. So almost 10 years. And I'll tell you, that still shocks me every time I hear it. And it gets away from me at some points. 80% of your results are the nutrition. So you can go to the gym, all y'all go, and that's why you see people in the gym, honestly, where they wear the clothes that match their vanity muscle. Like if it's their shoulders, stuff, the arms are cut off. If it's their thighs, they got on the more shorts, or whatever, something to highlight. But then they may be needing a lot of work in the midsection, but they act like they just don't even see that. And so I get it. But listen, 80% of the results are nutrition. So let's talk about that. How important is meal prepping? We hear a lot about that.
Your meal prepping is important because what happens is it will get up in a rush. Like when the typical American gets up, they get up in a rush. Okay, I got to hurry up. I only got 30 minutes to get ready. Let me do that. And then they forget to eat, right? And then they go out, McDonald's, Starbucks, Coffee Bean, to the fast food restaurants, and they're not like properly giving the body the nutrition that it needs. We need a recommended daily amount of nutrients in our bodies. Well, guess what? The Frappuccinos and the cappuccinos and the McDonald's breakfast sandwiches are not going to get that. They're going to kill us fastly, not slowly, fast. Okay. Yeah. So my thing is with prepping is just like you prep your business. If you are a business entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it in life, creator, you have to plan, right? Yep. And in order to plan and deliver to where you capture an audience, you got to know what you're talking about. So it's the same thing. Take the same time to learn. It takes an hour to meal prep. If you meal prep for the first 3 days of the week, it takes an hour. Carve that hour out.
Yeah.
And meal prep. First 3 days of the week, by Wednesday, do it again. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like really taking the time and really honoring and respecting your body.
I agree. Now, Ayesha, we're looking at this photo of you that's on the website, and I know what's happening here. But there's some stuff that people might miss. I understand that you're working on the core right here. So tell us why core is so important. This is one piece a lot of people will leave out of the plan. And then what's going on with this thumb and forefinger touch down here that we see? Talk about both of those if you could.
Okay, well, as this is a Zen pose. This is a yoga pose.
Right.
It's called a hip thrust. So with the hip thrust, this movement, it activates your abs and your assets. And also when you're putting
that's booty for y'all that don't know.
He said that's booty.
Okay.
And so when you're putting your fingers, you're centering yourself, you're grounding yourself. So I'm grounding myself in this position to, show you that there's power in finding peace in activating your body.
Wow. And another thing, this is another thing that I love that you're doing. Let me go back up so we can actually read what it says. This part, video lessons. Talk about that. And does that work for people? Or do they, what about that person that likes to cheat? Do a half something or drop off early. Would you recommend the video lessons for someone who feels like they can't trust themselves?
No. What I find with these video lessons are coming up. I'm actually making those now. But what happens is, and what I find, we had to go digital in 2020. Like we were all forced to go digital. Yeah. And I did a lot of my classes on Zoom. And what I found with my Zoom clients is they wanted to be belly to belly. They wanted to have a person in front of them to hold them accountable, or else they weren't going to hold their own selves accountable. Right. And I find that the majority of my clientele of people, they want an in-person experience. And what I do is I meet my clients where they are. They're afraid. Most people are afraid to work out. They're really afraid to work out. And because they're feeling like they might get injured or, just they don't know what to do. They go to the gym. The industry, the fitness industry is so large. It's so large. Yeah. The health and fitness industry is an $11 trillion industry collectively, health and fitness. Wow. So yes, it's a lot of trainers out there. Yes, it's a lot of nutrition coaches, but who are really spending time with the quality of pouring into their clients? And this is no judgment, to teach them proper form, to teach them proper nutrition, how to feed the muscles to get those arms, how to feed the body to get those abs, whatever. Why am I still holding on to this belly fat? Our abdomens are connected to our intestines. So guess what? If we're eating bad, we get clogged up like the sink, like the piping in the sink. Our bodies get clogged up. So that's what we need to understand.
So do people necessarily, Ayesha, need a formal gym membership, health club membership in order to get healthy? Or can they do it at home? Not everyone these days can afford. And then with COVID and everything, a lot of people, because, if we need a way out, an excuse, if you will, that would be a go-to for a lot of people. I can't afford a gym and I don't want to go out because of COVID restrictions and whatnot. Working out with a mask on if I'm in public. Can people be as successful following your program at home?
Absolutely. So like right now, every month, everybody can be successful without a gym. Absolutely.
Yep.
You can use your own body weight to, get the results that you want. Again, 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. So you combine the two, you're going to get your optimal results. So what I have done is, even when the gyms were closed, I would go to parks and beaches and train my clients.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I invested in my own equipment to put in my SUV to travel to my clients. If you think about our, people who are in prison, they don't have a gym and they come out cut and ripped, right?
Yes, they do.
And also too, what I do and I implement is a monthly challenge. And in my monthly challenge is virtual. I started off with my challenges for free. You know what I'm saying? Because people didn't know what to do. And they were virtual because they were too busy. So what they would do is they would go into my private Facebook group. I would record a video of me doing a circuit, and they do it, and then I hold them accountable, and they send me a video, or they send their accountability, and they get their results. I have people that's been with me for less than 3 months lose 20, 30 pounds without going to a gym.
Without going to a gym. Yep. When I was in that business, same thing. Now, here's a piece that a lot of people may be surprised about, but let's talk about this as we get near that. We're about to wrap this up. We got about 5 minutes, but let's talk before we get out of here, Ayesha, about maintaining, because I know I used to tell my clients 30 days, just be consistent for 30 days. You're going to start seeing results, and don't just trust the scale, because a lot of people they forget that, 5 pounds of fat, 5 pounds of muscle. And as you're changing it, that they're working at the same time. As the fat is burning, the muscle should be building. So if you go by just the scale, you're going to think, oh my God, I'm not losing. I always encourage people to get something at the front end that doesn't fit. That thing that you can't breathe is squeezing the veins out because you got to lay down, zip them up. Keep checking into those as you move along the pathway. And you'll start feeling your clothes doing something different. Talk about that. Yes, Jamie, she said she hasn't owned a scale in over 10. The lie, the truth ain't in them. Scales, right? So talk about maintaining. What is the secret to once you hit that optimum spot? keeping it.
Don't stop. A lot of people will stop once they hit their goals, or once they hit even half of their goals. They must continue, because it's consistency. How you do anything is how you do everything. So if you're not consistent with your nutrition, if you're not, because don't stop. Can I get a cheat meal? Once I finish my challenge, absolutely. Right. But get back in the game. Like right now, it's Christmas. I have a challenge going on now,
Perfect time.
My thing is, on the 25th, have that moment. On the 26th, get right back in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, that's right. And if you're doing the right thing consistently, it doesn't have to be a cheat day. It can be a treat day, because you've earned it. You've earned it. Absolutely. If you would like to learn more, continue the conversation. You might be a bit shy and you don't want to ask your questions out loud. Well, I feel you. Get over, check out Ayesha on Instagram. There she is on the screen. Her website, getzenfit.com. We looked at it. You saw how great it was. And there's a ton of information that you can click on to find out everything fitness. And then I'm sure in there, you can also go and contact you directly, right? If they want to reach out and contact you. Right. So do that. There's the IG, Ayesha Goodall, Ayesha R Goodall. So we'll say it again. I won. What was it? You got to pick two names. Pick two names out of the. Can you see the comments?
I can't. No.
Okay. So I want you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
Okay. I got it. 7.
First, tell me what it is.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lori Whitney, congratulations. And now pick a number out of 8 to 20.
8 to 20. Okay, 21.
21. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Jamie, Lori and Jamie, DM me your mailing address for the books. The Visa gift card, we're going to Cash App to you, but that's right. Congratulations to our winners. And Ayesha, I want to thank you for coming in today and pouring into all of us, reminding us that there's nothing to it but doing it. And that there are people out there that are going to help us if we ask for help to get it all together, it all together. Why? Because we are committed to crushing it in 2022. And when people reach out to a person like you, I got something for that. It's that place. Where is it? It's that place. I'm going to find it. And I want you to tell me if you think, well, first of all, I love you for bringing this into the piece.
Yes.
This is new beginnings for everybody. And the setting of intentions is nothing. That's just pulling back the arrow. But you want to do something with the arrow. Let it fly. Let go of it and make something wonderful happen in your world. Because when you do what she says, the Zen and all of the fitness and the planning and stuff, guess what happens? You're bringing it all together. And that's what we're looking for. Ayesha, big plans for Christmas?
Just working out, spending time with my kids.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3, 19, 13, and 11.
Ooh, almost 3. Okay. All right. Well, you don't look like you have any kids. And that's a testament to your work. Anything you want to say to people? Any Jerry Springer thoughts as we get out of here?
Yes, I was just going to say, don't start now. Start right now. And do not make excuses. Get out of the bed and get to work.
You heard her. Good plan. All right. There you go. Ayesha Goodall. God bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of all the things that you've accomplished and of all the things you are yet to accomplish. Now, listen, y'all. Meet me back here Monday. My guest Monday is, a young actor I met just this past week when I was in Hollywood for the Heart of Hollywood cover shoot. His name is King Jaquil Martin. Wait till you hear this story. Falsely accused while still in the military, but on leave. Ended up doing 7 years and then sued and won. We're going to hear about that. And more. What an incredible story this young man has. That's Monday. And gave me a ride to the airport, y'all. And while we were on the way, I said, well, King, where are you from? He said, oh, a place you probably never heard of, a little town in Michigan. I said, well, I'm from Michigan. And he said, yeah, but I'm from a little place called Benton Harbor, Michigan. Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Wow.
Right. Out of all the places, right? So you know this was a divine appointment, you guys. So have fun with us. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central. I'll meet you out front on the porch for our next installment of Bathrobe Moments. Have a great weekend and be the best you can be. Thanks, Ayesha.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Always. Bye, everybody.
Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul. And honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Oh, I'm standing right here holding up a sign.